Today I have a list of cheap fragrances that are all under $30 that do not smell cheap. These are giving luxury, but not with the price of luxury. I think as a beginner, it's obviously super intimidating to go into the world of perfumes, especially with the rate of which perfumes are coming out nowadays. It's literally a perfume that's coming out every millisecond. Super hard to keep up with, and also for the most part, so incredibly expensive, and most of them aren't even worth it. I mean, you could be expensive, but you're worth the cost. Most of them nowadays are not even worth it. So today I have curated a list of perfumes that are all under $30, and all of these are different in the sense that they will take you from like a daytime perfume to a nighttime perfume, a more summery perfume to a heavier wintry perfume, sweeter, fresher. I have it all in this video. So I feel like as a beginner, this is like the only perfumes that you need to start up your collection, and they all smell incredible without costing you a kidney and a half. With that said, before we get into it, I did just start my small handmade business over on Etsy called Whimsy Willow. I would love if you guys could support me over there. My Etsy shop is the first link in my description box, and I always have my Instagram page for Whimsy Willow listed here as well as my personal page if you want to follow me there. So with all that said, let's get into this video. First fragrance I have that smells so good. This could be your date night. I want to feel sexy perfume. It could be your winter perfume. Something that's overall just a little bit heavier, darker, and gonna give that sexier vibe. That would definitely have to go to Yes I Am by Cacharel. I believe this is niche worthy, disguised as a $20 perfume. The packaging even maybe gives a little cheapy vibes. It's a little tacky with the lipsticky, although I actually kind of love the packaging, but maybe a perfume snob would say that. I used to watch Demi Rolling's videos like all the time, and even she, who has claimed herself to be a fragrance snob, not in a bad way, but like she enjoys a lot more niche and high-end fragrances, she has come out saying she absolutely is in love with this. So there you go. It's literally such a high-end smelling scent that costs you so very little. It's actually insane how inexpensive this is and how powerful, amazing, complex that it is. This is not a basic scent by any means. Even the notes are so unique in this scent. This has some like milky electronic notes, but then a lot of spicy notes, some caramel sweeter notes. Oh, just that one little spray, and I'm obsessed. This smells so good. Literally one of the sexiest perfumes I have in my entire collection, expensive or not. It's incredible. I highly recommend Yes I Am if you want to smell like a femme fatale hot girl. Yes I Am. You need Yes I Am. And by the way, it might be confusing if you like look this up because there's been a ton of flankers to Yes I Am. I recommend the original. I've tried a lot of the flankers for the line because I love the original so much, but I think the perfect and the best one is the original. Now, obviously, most Arab fragrances are absolutely amazing, so I had to include two that I'm really, really loving at the moment in this video, starting with Noble Blush, which I've been talking a lot about recently, but for a good reason, because this scent is absolutely captivating. Is unlike any other perfume. This is honestly why I love sometimes these more affordable perfumes, is because they have so much more complexity and personality than anything that's coming out nowadays. I spoke about this in my They're Lying to You perfume video that I did about perfume industry secrets, but nowadays a lot of the companies that are coming out with perfumes, they basically are using a template, like a base formula for all the new perfumes. So they all have the same base essentially. There may be little tweaks here and there, but that is why everything coming out nowadays, it's all the same perfume. And it's so boring and it's so annoying because perfumes are getting more boring and there's so much less work put into them, yet the prices are getting astronomically higher. It just doesn't make sense. Rant over. Noble Blush is such an incredible scent. This has rose milk, and even if you're not a rose lover, I'm gonna need you to give this one a try. I think this might change your mind about rose fragrances forever, because the electronic creaminess of this is to die for, mixed with that rose. It's more of like a candied, sweet, floral, warm floral than like a true rose. But I mean, you can smell it in there. It's just like, it's literally like candy. It's milky, it's delicious, it's so good. It brings me to my childhood, maybe playing with Barbies. It's just, it's amazing. You need this. So unique. I don't have anything like this in my collection or have smelled anything like this ever. Along with the rose milk, you have meringue. It's fluffy. It's got almond, vanilla. It's a little musky, but a very clean musk. And then a touch woodsy. The scent also lasts forever. It's got some crazy strength to it. And speaking of nostalgic Barbie scents, I gotta talk about my Stella McCartney Pop because this scent is also incredible and it is like one of my core top 10 fragrances for life. Now, when it comes to Noble Blush, this is going to be a little stronger. This is a little bit more of like the skin scent, more intimate version of Noble Blush. I say version, not that they smell the same at all, but just in strength and intensity. Now, this scent, kind of the key factor for this is tomato leaf, which sounds kind of odd in a perfume. Why would you want to smell like tomato leaf? But trust me, the way that it's done in this, like the greenness that it brings to the warmth that this has, is a masterpiece. And I need more people, actually no, I don't need more people talking about this because then everybody would smell like this if people found out how good this was. So maybe I don't need anybody else to talk about this. I'll just be the one to talk about it. But this is so good. Every time, like, I don't wear it for a while and every time I come back to it, I fall right back in love with it. This has violet leaf, tomato leaf. I love violet leaf as well, by the way. It's like the warmth and the slight powderiness that it has. So good. It has actual violet mixed with a little bit of tuberose, some cedar and sandalwood. If you want a true Barbie doll scent, this is it. It's so nostalgic and girly, but not too sweet. It's not nauseating or sugary. This is like an everyday signature for me, honestly. So love this. True masterpiece right here. Then speaking of Arab fragrances, I also have Habek here. This is a newer discovery for me in the Arab fragrance world, but I have absolutely fallen in love with this because this scent smells so good the longer that you have it on. When I was first kind of discovering this and wearing this a lot, I would wear it and a few hours into the wear time, I would be like, what smells so good? What smells so good? Not realizing that it's me. There's something about the transformation that this scent goes through. It gets so much better with time. Now, this is said to be a dupe for Versace's Dylan Purple. I've never smelled that, so I'm not sure about that. This just came off. It looks so boring now. This has pear, which is one of my favorite notes in perfumes. Like juicy, sweet pear. It also kind of reminds me of Glossier You a little bit. I think that's maybe another reason why I love it. But it's like a pear, maybe fruity version of Glossier You. But it kind of has that like irisy, pencil shaving almost scent of Glossier You, which I love. Along with the pear, I'm also getting almost like a berry vibe. Glossier You is one of the most complimented perfumes ever, and I'm not saying that this is a dupe, it's quite different, but it has a little bit of similarity to it, and this just gives you a little bit more to work with, like more fruits, instead of it just being complete clean musk pencil shavings like Glossier You, which I also love, but this one just has a little bit more to work with, and I love this. This would be more of like a everyday if you work in an office or just a setting where you don't want your scent to be really loud, that kind of vibe. That's a perfect everyday go-to scent. And speaking of that vibe, I also have here this, which I will never shut up about, Oxford Bleu Femme from English Laundry. Such a good, more so fruity scent, I would say, than anything else, but just like fruity, fresh scent, kind of linen-like, but it has personality in there. I got this at TJ Maxx a few years ago, only for $12.99, which it's probably gone up a little bit in price now with everything going up in price, but I'm pretty sure it's still under 20 or just like right in the $20 mark. So it's still incredibly affordable for what you get. This scent, to me, it's so long lasting, which most freshies do not last on me. For some reason, my skin just eats up fresh perfumes, but not with this guy. This one, I don't know if it's the fruits in here and how many notes there are in here, but this has some strength. This has pineapple, melon, berries, red fruits, black currant, citruses. We have some florals like jasmine, violet, rose, lily of the valley, orange blossom, and then you have base notes of vanilla, musk, caramel, sandalwood, and some amber. So honestly, a pretty complex scent coming in at freaking $12.99. Crazy price point, but this smells so good. You just smell so clean, like you just came out of the shower. This is just such a lovely scent. Again, a very go-to day-to-day scent. This one's giving a little bit more of like that clean, musky, Glossier You, your skin but better type scent, whereas this one is giving a little bit more fruity, linen, clean, that kind of a vibe. But both of these are like your perfect go-to everyday simple scents that are just inoffensive and guaranteed to get you compliments. And then I have my go-to beachy scent, which is always gonna go to my JLo Miami Glow. obsessed with this. Always been obsessed with it. I don't keep doubles of anything anymore. I kind of went through that phase for a little bit where I was like so in love with the perfume and I would have doubles of everything. I don't do that anymore. I think this is the only perfume now that I have 2 of. This one is like, I'll make an exception for it. Even though it's a scent that I don't even need 2 of because it's so summer specific that there's really only one season that I really use this in. So it's not like I'm going through it all year for me to have 2, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm obsessed. But this is strictly summer to me and it is the best summer scent of all time. This and Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder, but that's a little higher up there, so we're not gonna talk about this. But this is inexpensive, but it does not smell inexpensive. I think this smells so incredible. I don't understand when people say they don't like this or they find it soapy. I'm not even one to like soapy scents. And I mean, yeah, I kind of get the soapiness in here, but there's something, this is like crack. There's an addicting factor to this I cannot get over. It's so good. In here, there's passion fruit, there's coconut milk, pink grapefruit, orange blossom, heliotrope, cyclamen, vanilla musk amber. I don't even like passion fruit. Most of the time, passion fruit turns really sour and kind of has this off-putting smell on my skin, so it usually doesn't translate well. But this one does not have that effect at all on me. To me, this smells like a really clean musk with some really bright tropical leaf fruits. There's no other perfume I've smelled that smells like JLo Miami Glow. It's truly such a one-of-a-kind, unique scent. That's kind of the case for a lot of these affordable scents, I feel like. But Miami Glow is just the best summer scent of all time. There you go. And then the last scent I have is actually the perfume I'm wearing today. I wore this all day and I do not know why I ever stopped wearing this, but I have Lolita Lempicka here. I will always say this, but this is the most whimsical scent ever. It smells like pixie dust, like fairy dust. It smells like the perfume that you think Tinkerbell would wear. This was the it scent for the early 2000s. This came out in 1997, so later 90s, but it really got popularized in the early 2000s. And I remember that because my cousins used to all wear it. And we actually used to have this dupe of it that we used to have. It's called Mini Sexy. And I think the cap was purple and it smelled just like this. And then later on, I got this. But I love this. Lolita Lempicka is sweet, licoricey violet. It's so nostalgic and it's just like early 2000s baddie. That's what it's giving. And I've loved this today. I've had this on all day. It stayed on me all day. I still smell it. I put it on this morning and it is 8 right now that I'm filming this video and I still smell it on me and I put like 3 sprays. And I don't know why I stopped wearing this. There's licorice, cherry, iris, violet, star anise, vanilla, praline, tonka. It's so good. Definitely sweeter for the most part and it literally just smells like Tinkerbell. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Gotta make this outro quick because my camera's dying. Please let me know any other fragrances in the under $30 mark that you can recommend to everybody else in the comments down below. And I could definitely do more of these videos. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Whimsy Willow. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.